Enigma Bazaar and or Riley, your crash out queen, and this is my co-host, Baruch.
I'm so tired.
Me too, but I can't swear in the first. I stopped myself. Can't swear in the
You,
first 30 seconds.
I don't know if you stopped yourself quick enough.
Oh well, this is a dud episode then. My bad. Me too.
Oh,
I woke up at
yeah.
like 8 a.m. today.
Oh, that's not bad. I woke up at 8 too. No, I
Yeah,
woke up at 9. I'm a liar.
I woke up at like 8 a.m. today because Coda would not stop. He wanted
Oh,
to get up for no reason, and I didn't
dogs have a
want to.
reason.
No, he's psychotic. Um, but yeah, so I woke up early today and I didn't go to bed until like fucking God, I'm not a minute in. Well, too late now. Didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. to probably 4 a.m. So
Ooh, girl. We gotta start going to bed earlier.
don't don't include me in that. I get by just fine.
Yeah, the latest I go to bed is like 12 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So lots in the news cycle this week though for us.
Yeah.
Lots for us
We
in
just got some
specific.
news yesterday for this.
Oh, so we have one shared topic. It
Yeah.
would appear. Um,
Do we just straight up go into it?
you want to talk about Charlie Kirk right
Do we beat a
away?
butt? Should we?
I'm gonna
Best to
say
not
some.
beat
I'm
around the
gonna
bush.
say some nasty things if we do. Should we wait till we get deeper in the episode, or do you want to just rip the band-aid off? We can just rip the band-aid off. I'm down.
I already talked about it at work.
Here's my thing with Charlie Kirk dying.
Yeah.
I would not and do not. Well, that's not true, but I don't wish death upon a lot of people. I don't pray for
No.
people's downfall often. What I will say though is, for someone who preached so much about needing to have guns and how it's okay and it's excusable that people die in order for gun ownership to be allowed, because they are, according to him, necessary in America for what America is, it is perfectly poetic that he would die to a gun. And I
Yeah.
think that's just karma and exactly
He
what
was
he had
sitting
coming.
under a banner that said "Prove me wrong" too.
Oh, yeah. And a bullet will do that, and a bullet will do that.
I do feel a little bad for the kids because they were there when that happened.
So here's my, I mean, I feel bad in that sense, but here's my thing about that, actually. So I have actually a
Mhm.
lot of thoughts on this, because right now, I find it really interesting. We're gonna get very political. The discourse around this, guys. My take. If you want if you want to log off the podcast and just hear my take on the Charlie Kirk death, is I think it's literally whatever. I couldn't give a shit. I don't feel bad for him. I don't think he deserved better. I don't have an opinion on him. If you want my honest opinion, he probably got exactly what he fucking deserved after all the things he's said and done historically. It's, I think he could have had worse done to him to really send the message, but I think that it's kind of crazy to me the way that the left is trying to do this like empathetic run and be like, no one deserves to die, guy. I saw a post on Twitter that I think is like really interesting, and I think it's like true, where it's like, if Hitler died today, y'all would be sad for the family, and it's
Yeah.
true. We don't need to have empathy for Hitlerian level people.
The kids were 9, is my thing. Like, one of them was 9.
Yeah, obviously that's wrong, but I'm saying, like, there are people that are like feel bad for Charlie
Yeah.
Kirk. Like that to me is crazy.
No,
Don't
I don't
We
really
don't need to
feel
feel
much of
bad for
anything
Charlie
for it.
Kirk. This whole concept of
No.
like no one needs to die, or this whole idea that like every death is a sad death. It's like, no, Hitler's death is good. And it's like,
Yeah.
things like that are okay, and they're not a fucking, not all death is a negative. It really isn't. And I think this like
No.
weird push that we have to be empathetic towards Charlie Kirk, who famously was like, I think children in
Unempathetic.
shooting should die because we deserve to have guns. He never gave a fuck about the kids who died in school shootings. He didn't give
No.
a fuck about the gay people who died in the gay bar shootings. He didn't give a fuck about those shootings. Why the fuck should we care about him getting shot?
We shouldn't. And he said himself that empathy these days is a curse. So
I don't like, yeah, that's what I don't like. I don't like that people are like trying to argue that we need to feel bad for him and we need to feel bad that it happened. And it has to be like a negative thing because we lost a person and death is like bad no matter what. And I'm like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. These people do a tap dance every time a trans person dies. Fuck that. I'll tap dance all the fuck I want.
You don't even know how to tap dance.
Yeah, but I'll learn it to do it on his grave.
Don't even learn it. Just go with your heart.
Tapping is all about the heart. And then the other thing I have is to do with his kids too. I said this to Jack last night, and this one might be a little bit spicy. I think Charlie Kirk, from what he has said, I'm gonna be parasocial. I'm gonna say it, was not a good
Parasocial.
father. And
Probably
was
not. No
a
way.
bad dad. I think if you think that empathy is a curse, I think you're probably a terrible parent. And my take is,
Two
firstly,
daughters.
I actually didn't know the children were there. I didn't know that, but I will
Oh
say,
yeah, no, they were there.
people were saying about how, like, oh my god, now these kids aren't going to have a dad. My take on that, I think they're better off without a dad than having Charlie Kirk as a dad. I think that they are better off with missing a parental figure than the damage that Charlie Kirk would have done. He went on record and said he would force his 9-year-old daughter to go through with a birth
Yeah,
if
he
she
did
was
say that.
raped. And we
That's
think
just freaked
that
up.
man was ever going to be good to those children?
No. I didn't even know he had kids. Until now.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing with the Charlie Kirk thing is it's stupid. I think the forced empathism is stupid, or empathy is stupid. I think it's dumb. I think we can be like, I'm not gonna say be happy someone's dead, but we can certainly celebrate that a piece of shit will no longer be spreading piece of shit rhetoric. Like, we can certainly take a sigh of relief. The one thing I will say that is actually awful about this, because the death itself, in my opinion, isn't awful, is the way that the right is going to spin this is going to set us back so
Yeah.
far. We are going to have such a bad time. They're already doing that it was a trans person and it's trans people's fault. There was misinformation, I think, just literally hours before we started recording this, hot off the press. Apparently the bullet was inscribed with like trans, like anti-government, like bullshit rhetoric, which is not true. The police came out and said that isn't true, but multiple news sources reported on it and said that it was true. So that's awesome. We're getting lots of fake news around that already. There's just going to be a witch hunt for all trans and black and people of color and all types of people. And this is going to, and he's going to go down as like a national American hero. Trump said he was going to fucking lower the flags halfway down across the country on like, I think he said Sunday or something, in honor of Charlie Kirk, which, like, once again, we've not been doing that for all the children dying in school shootings. We haven't been doing that for any of the people dying in the mass shootings. But, you know, when Charlie Kirk dies, then we can lower the mass.
Dies, yeah.
Yeah, that's our priority. And that's when we need to, show our sadness for someone, really, when Charlie Kirk fucking dies, of all people.
The Canadians will be showing sadness for Terry Fox on Sunday.
Is that this Sunday?
Yeah, there's a group meeting up outside my work for the Terry Fox run. So,
of like adults?
Yeah, of adults doing a run for Terry Fox. I didn't think they did that outside of elementary schools.
Yeah, I can certainly say that I did not and will not, but Terry Fox is a
You
cool
didn't
guy.
do the Terry Fox run as a kid?
No, I did, but I'm saying I didn't do it outside of school. Like, I didn't do it outside of school. I did it during
Did you ever do the fake limp?
I
can't say that I ever had.
Not that I can recall.
Not that I can seeing like a lot of people doing it, yeah.
For Americans who don't know Terry Fox, I guess, would Americans know who Terry Fox is? I don't know.
Oh, probably not. They don't really care much about anything outside of their...
Terry Fox was a man who was diagnosed with cancer and had his leg amputated because of it, and he was a athlete. So, in order to raise awareness and to raise funds for cancer research and general, like, cancer funds, he ran around Canada whilst being amputated.
All the way across, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually made it fully across before he died, but he
did not.
Yeah, he made it pretty far, though.
Oh, yeah, he almost did it.
Yeah.
Almost did it. Amputated and all.
So that's who we will be supporting on Sunday.
Absolutely. Not Charlie Kirk, can promise
Someone
you
better
that.
give me a fucking toonie. Someone better give me a toonie in the tip cup on Sunday.
What does a toonie have to do with him?
Toonie for Terry.
Oh, yeah, I
Did your
forgot
school
about
never
that.
do that? Yeah.
No, you're right. I forgot about it. So, Charlie Kirk's dead. Rest in piss. I don't feel bad for you. Fuck
Ooh.
off.
Fill the casket.
With piss? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In lighter news and more fun news that both of us care about, the VMAs
Yeah,
happened.
the VMAs.
Did you watch any of it?
I didn't watch any of it, but I love the fact that Lady Gaga went and then she had a fucking tour location, whatever,
Yes.
a concert 45 minutes
Yeah,
from
she
then.
was still there with 45 minutes until her concert. Yeah.
Her little set, and I thought that
I
was
actually
hilarious.
didn't watch Lady Gaga's performance
Because people are
because
tweeting and they're like, girl, you gotta go. Girl, what
yeah.
are you doing?
I think that's the one performance I didn't watch. No, that's not true. I didn't watch Alex Warren either.
Yeah, because you were upset about that.
I don't like Alex Warren. Look, I don't mean to spread hate,
I
but
don't even know who Alex Warren. Hold on,
he's
I'm
the
sure
guy from the Hype House.
What?
You didn't know
Hold
that? Yeah,
Hold on.
the guy from the Hype House.
I'm looking up songs to see if I even know.
You definitely know. You definitely
know.
know Ordinary. You definitely know Ordinary.
If I know Ordinary, it's only off of TikTok.
Ordinary.
Oh, is On My Mind like the and you'll be on my mind?
I don't know that one. Fuck if I know. Look,
Yeah,
based what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you have a right to be upset now.
In the nicest way possible about Alex Warren, I think he makes worse Christian folk music than everyone else. I think he is immensely untalented and he sounds like nails on a chalkboard when he sings. And his voice makes me physically like tingle in a bad way. Like physically, it hurts me to hear his music. And I mean this when I say I don't mean to be rude when I say that, but I literally cannot listen to his songs. I think it's some of the worst production and sound ever created. And I think it is crazy.
He got big off the Hype House, so let's think about that.
Yes. And so I'm not a fan of Alex Warren, and I just think also his career, like, there's a post on TikTok that was really funny to me, and I think they're dead on the money. And the girl basically said that, like, I can't tell you why, but I know that Alex Warren winning these awards has a direct tie to the rise in conservatism in America. And I think that she's entirely right. I think that his music is very much like conservative brainwash music. I think the only people who like it are like cowgirls who voted for Trump. Girls vote for Trump too. And that's like the only people who listen to Alex Warren's music. I think it's like extremely
very like niche little.
But it's not niche, it's massive. Yeah, no, it's massive. It's country fans, and it's like half of the industry all by itself. So I'm not saying it's small by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't think it classifies as art. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think he makes art. I think he makes music.
I gotta come out and say it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand country music at all. Period.
I was like that before Beyonce made country music, but
I can't get there.
Yeah. I do think it's the most boring and uninspired genre right now. I think country music is really boring and stale. I think nothing new or innovative has come out of it in a really long time, but that's why I like Beyonce's album. Because Beyonce created a very new and innovative sound to country and really it improved upon like the standard like country sound. But yeah, I think country's very boring and stale, and I think Alex Warren is just like, I think he's Charlie XX has a quote like that where she talks about how like there are musicians that are making like actual art and like actual music and like what it means to make music, and then there are musicians who are creating things to listen to and just things to like hear and not really like actually take in and actually present and be what art is supposed to say, like have a message or do anything important. And I think that Alex Warren's music is not art, it is music. It is just something to listen to, but not to be heard. But in other notes, our fave, can we go a podcast episode out without talking about him?
Can't not talk about him.
We can't go a podcast episode without talking about him. Conan Gray performed, and bitch, all these motherfuckers are finally getting on the Conan Gray train, and frankly, I'm annoyed. Frankly,
Yeah.
I've been in the restaurant, and I think it's crazy that, like...
Help, I'm still in the restaurant from 2018.
I
Come
think it's
on.
crazy. Like, my favorite tweets to see is, like, people being like, wait, I just listened to his Super 8 album, and it's, like, good.
Don't talk to me about Super 8.
And people are like,
Y'all
why
bitches
didn't
on
no
Twitter.
one tell me about
Y'all
this? And
bitches
it's
on
like...
Twitter, don't come at me about Super 8. Y'all don't get it like I get it.
I agree. It's so funny. Don't get me wrong. I joke. I don't believe in what's that called?
Gatekeeping.
Yeah, I don't actually in gatekeeping. I'm so happy that Conan Gray is finally getting the recognition he's deserved. I think he should have
Absolutely.
gotten it with Super 8. I think Super 8 should have been
Absolutely.
the album
Super 8 should have been. And
that
Found
sent him.
Heaven deserves more love from the people.
Oh, Found Heaven is the album that got me into Conan Gray, so I completely agree.
Yeah.
Found Heaven is the album that got me into him.
Some people need to start listening to Sunset Season 2.
Yeah, she's talking about me. I just don't.
She's talking about me.
Don't
Is this
care.
fucking play about us?
I just don't care, man. I'm sorry.
I'll get you there. I'll start playing it in the car on Saturday.
Well, you won't have the aux cord, so.
You're gonna Bluetooth connect to my car.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when we go to the concert. I got confused there.
No. I'm talking about the mall on Saturday.
Yeah, that we're going to. Doxing us. Anyways, Conan Gray performed.
Mall?
Everyone loves him now. My favorite thing to come out of it is I love him hitting the high note and Ariana Grande's brothers and mother.
And mom.
And mom both being like, like absolutely gagged.
Oh, wait, he's got that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, I think it's so funny. And if you didn't notice, I guess both Ariana Grande and Frankie Grande started following Conan Gray afterwards. So everyone's like, they were talking about it in the car on the way home.
The car home, their mom's in the driver's seat and they're in the back, and they're like, dude.
That car ride home is like, they're like, did you know he could, Queen?
Did you know he could do that?
And another thing about Conan Gray, since we're just out of this, welcome to the Conan Gray Glaze episode, because this is all it's going to be probably for the next 10 minutes. The red carpet. What does Conan Gray always do, right? A red carpet. A presentation. Anytime Conan Gray has been invited to any event, he is always the best dressed man. He never fucking fails. This red carpet is nonetheless a stunning gown, a stunning hat. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that there was supposed to be a veil, and bitch, if he had that fucking veil on, if he had that fucking veil on that he was supposed to have, I've already lived for the outfit, so I don't know, I would have deceased.
Stop ringing.
Yep. Oh
for
my
an
god.
undead wedding day.
Love it. I love that he's keeping with the music video theme too, and he's bringing, I'm so sorry I don't know the actor's name, but so I'm gonna call him Farkle. Bringing Farkle with him everywhere he goes. Corey? It's like Corey Ferguson, right? Or Fergusnail?
Yeah. I don't think it's a snail girl.
It's I think it has an L in there. I'm pretty sure there's an L in there. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know, but I like that they're doing it. I will say it's really funny to me that people are like speculating them dating when I'm like, this is so blatantly not that, in my opinion.
It's so funny to say that they are, though, because how can you be dating Farkle from Girl Meets World?
Yeah. No, but I'm saying for the people who are there are people taking it very seriously.
They're taking it too seriously.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I think this is just two really close friends having fun and just, like, running a PR stunt. Like, this is all I think it is. Especially because, like, you also have to remember, Conan's got such a wide history of, like, keeping everything about his private life very private. There's no way he would, all of a sudden, fucking guns a-blazing, put out
I'm dating Corey Fogelman. Yeah. Oh, is it Fogelman?
It might be Fogelman. It might be Fogelman.
I'm not Googling this, and you're not Googling this, so we'll just call him whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, no, I don't care enough. But yeah, Conan Gray did great red carpet. Will say also awesome man in a dress on a red carpet. Great for representation. We need representation like that in these times. Good for him.
In the heels?
In the heels. Casual running shoes, as he said in that one interview.
I could go for a run in them.
Yeah.
Guys, there's Conan Gray. He has a WB on his hat. I wonder if that has something to do with
the so there's this really funny interview I sent Brooke, which, like, I don't know the interviewer's name, but I will say, the jokes write themselves. We've talked about how
Yeah.
journalism is dying and how like fake news is spread and like all these different like news outlets try to get the fastest story instead of the most accurate story, and how like all these different like what's it called, writers and journalists like just don't do the research that they're supposed to be doing for that job, and then you have to
Nope.
question, how do you get the job if you can't do the research, because that's kind of the whole point of the job. And
The whole point is to know the person you're interviewing.
yeah, and so the jokes write themselves when an interviewer on TikTok famously goes, "Guys, there's Conan Gray. He's got a WB on his hat. I wonder what that means." And for viewers who don't know, WB stands for Wishbone, which is Conan Gray's current album that he just released. What was it, August 22nd, 18th? Something like that?
Yeah, August. Yeah, August 15th.
Yeah. So what could WB mean, I wonder? It only
I
has been like
wonder.
all over every single thing that Conan's put out recently has had WB on it. But yeah, needless to say, I'm not going to say that journalist deserves to be fired, but I am going to say she deserves to not be on a red carpet for a very long time. And she needs to be like in an office
She's put in timeout
doing
or
desk
something.
work for a bit, cuz that is very embarrassing. I'd like actually
Yeah.
I wonder if she cuz I'm sure she got flack for that. I wonder if she ever tweeted about it being like, "Sorry guys."
Sorry guys, I didn't
I'd
know.
love to find her
I don't
Twitter.
care about Conan Gray
Yeah.
on the red carpet
Yeah.
because I didn't think he'd be as big as he is.
Yeah, I'd love to find it. And then we have to talk about his performance at the VMAs, which we kind of already
Don't talk
lightly
to me
touched
about
on.
vodka cranberry.
Don't talk to Virgo about Vodka, very famously one of, if not her favorite songs on the album of Wishbone.
Honestly.
And on top of that, gorgeous, gay, Romeo Juliet
Yay.
storytelling, doing
The red outfit. The red outfit. Everyone's talking about the blue one. Let's talk about the red outfit.
yes, very, very gorgeous. Conan looks, once again, Conan does not disappoint with his wardrobe. He looked great. Farkle looked great. And being two gay, being two queer men on stage, I should say, and representing a queer story at the VMAs is awesome. So
Oh, absolutely.
amazing to see, amazing to see. Which segues me into the next person I'd like to talk about at the VMAs, Sabrina Carpenter. Now I'm real with you.
Ooh.
I was not a Carpenter beforehand,
No?
but she has
You were
converted
not a
me
carpenter?
fully. After seeing her performance of her hit song Tears on the VMAs and seeing the inclusivity and the effort to actually be what an activist is and to actually be what a celebrity should be, which is active in their political landscape, I am a huge fan of Sabrina Carpenter. I loved it. Her performance was my favorite of the night. Conan Gray was my second favorite. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was a great callback to Britney Spears. And I think it is so poetic because Sabrina Carpenter has a history of being questioned in her feminist values and her feminist ideologies, thanks to her album cover and a lot of like her songs. And I think her really going on stage and being like, no, I'm going to show you what a real feminist is. This is what a real feminist is. We stand behind our sisters and we stand with our sisters no matter how much flack I'm going to get for this, I think
Mm-hmm.
really puts her money where her mouth is. And that's what I like from a celebrity, is a celebrity who will put their money where their mouth is. And I think Sabrina Carpenter put her money where her mouth is and proved any of these concepts that she's not a feminist or that she is like this man's best friend idea, like that she was serious with it at all and that it wasn't a joke and that clearly man's best friend is a joke and it's meant to be campy and satirical and it's meant to be a commentary on the concept of man's best friend rather than actually being like man's best friend. Also, listen to the fucking music. If you listen to any of the songs, none of it is about her being like some housewife who caters to a man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just very proud of Sabrina Carpenter. I think she did amazing things. I'm super stoked to like see her just get bigger and bigger now. I hope she becomes like the next Taylor Swift because God forbid we don't need Taylor Swift's fake feminism anymore. I'd love for an
No,
actual
honestly.
real feminist to stand up there and start doing some interesting and actual activism. So
Do you know, the Ariana Grande fans don't pay attention enough. The new gen ones, because Sabrina Carpenter tweeted out like a while ago that she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna meet you someday," and she added Ariana Grande.
mm-hmm.
And so this fan took a screenshot of that and took a screenshot of the photo that Ariana and Sabrina took at the VMAs this
Mm-hmm.
week, and they posted, "You did it at Sabrina Carpenter." And then someone quote tweeted it and went, "Girl, what the fuck are you talking about?" With what? Damn. Hi.
Just feed the animals.
Yeah, look at the board.
You wrote it.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Not like I'm trying to do something here. Anyway, they quote tweeted it with you did it at and they were like, "Girl, what the fuck are you talking about?" With a picture of Ariana Grande's Dangerous Woman tour featuring
I was gonna say,
Sabrina
wasn't
Carpenter.
Sabrina an opener for Taylor Swift?
Yes, not Taylor Swift, Ariana.
Oh, Ariana, okay.
I don't know if she ever opened.
She was
for
also
Taylor.
an
She
opener for
probably
Taylor
did.
Swift. She was also
Yeah,
an opener for
so it
Taylor
was like,
Swift.
so she was like, "You did it," and then it's like, "Girl, what the fuck are you talking about?" These new gens. New gens.
So funny. Yeah. What was the other one? Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Another one that was really funny to me was what's it called? People being mad. There were, and this is really funny. I'm shooting shots at my own house right now. The call is coming from within.
Glass houses and stones and
Yeah.
and whatnot.
I have to Google something quickly. I want to know, when was this released. So, the Billie Eilish fandom got mad, and I think
Why did
it's
we get mad?
so funny because they were like, why didn't Billie Eilish win anything? Why didn't Billie Eilish win anything? Why didn't Billie Eilish win anything?
Billie Eilish
This is
has so many
crazy.
fucking awards.
Not
It's
just
crazy.
that, Billie Eilish, I don't think released anything
She
within
didn't even release anything. The last thing she released was
VMAs.
Heavy Hard and Soft.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything to get awarded. Which, okay, but here's the funnier part too, by the way. So firstly, Billie Eilish can't win anything. She hasn't released anything in the time frame it takes to win the 2025 VMAs because it came out in 2024. So she can't win anything. Nothing happened. But like, yeah, I was seeing people be like, oh, it's criminal that Billie didn't win anything. Crazier part about this, not only did she not release anything and was applicable, Billie Eilish did win something. Her and Charlie XCX won with the guest remix. So she did win.
So she did win the guest remix.
Yes, literally. So Billie Eilish fandom, y'all need to like relax. She's not like, she doesn't need you to fucking go to bat for her. She's famous enough. She's got enough awards. She's fucking fine. Fucking lax. You are all insane. Maybe not all insane. That was mean, but fucking a large part of you are. Because I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, that's a crazy sentiment to have.
What the girl, she didn't put anything out to win anything.
I know,
and
I was
even
like,
then she won the thing for guess.
Yeah, literally, I was like, that's crazy. But my next one is we have terrible news. The VMAs, terrible news. This, I'm very mad about. I've told you
Yes.
about.
Riley is so mad about this.
Gigi
It's not even
Perez
funny.
took home nothing, and Gigi Perez deserved it all. And I'm pissed. If you're new here, Gigi Perez has been a staple in my music listening to. Almost a song every week since her newest album came out, basically. In my weekly music. And I will say, maybe I'm biased, but she is just one of the most talented writers to touch this earth, and her voice is immaculate. I cannot believe she did not win a thing. I cannot believe Alex Warren beat her. Oh, I'm so annoyed at it.
The hype house ruins it again.
Mm-hmm. And why would a man be there? That's all I have to say. I'm very disappointed. Gigi Perez deserved better, and I think she deserved more.
She does.
Alex Warren has a bunch of fucking country brainwashed fans who all just voted for him, so I'm not all that shocked.
Honestly.
And then, other notes I had, Doja Cat performed, Jealous Type, looked great, did amazing, loved it, it was awesome. And then Somber performed his, and Somber did great too, slay. Basically, I said Doja Cat and Somber, slay. Both slayed. Both slayed, happy with my artist did great. Do you have anything from the VMAs you want to add?
I got some that like branches off the VMAs.
Okay.
Ariana Grande's going on tour again. Cool.
Are
Not really
you
an Ariana Grande fan.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
But
didn't
get
know
this.
That. Oh.
It sold out in 15 minutes, and bots are selling entire rows for up to $90K.
Ooh.
American, by the way.
That's a big fuck up on her team's part.
Yeah. Whole rows of seats, an entire row.
That's a massive fuck up on her team's part.
No, honestly. and they're going for $90K. That's almost what the fuck?
I'm not shocked they're going for really expensive prices because Ariana
Yeah.
Grande hasn't been on tour in how long now, and she even said after this tour she's probably never doing a tour again.
Never doing a tour.
So
Yeah.
I'm not shocked. I think she said that she wasn't. I'm pretty sure she said she wasn't gonna do a tour for this album at all. So I'm not shocked.
Hashtag
that's
blessed,
crazy.
I guess. But I guess that's what is making people so like.
I don't really.
upset, 'cause
I
even
never
the,
got into Ariana Grande. I never really liked her.
You know
so.
the artist pre-sale that they do where like you get a code and like you can go pre-sale stuff?
Yeah.
That's what I did for Conan Gray, right?
Mhm.
So she had that, but 60,000 people managed to sign up for the pre-sale, which shouldn't happen. The pre-sale should be
Yeah, it's
pre-sale,
limited.
like for the top people on Spotify and like Apple Music and whatnot.
Yeah, it's limited.
Not for 60,000 people that can just click a link that is sent to them.
Yeah, this feels like a very big
Yeah.
oversight on her team's part. I also heard she's
Absolutely.
not doing stadiums, which is I get why, but
I think she is.
no,
I saw a
I
stadium
don't
on
think
one of
so.
her things.
I don't think so.
Whatever. I'm not going to look.
I don't think she's doing stadiums because a lot of people were saying like if only Ariana Grande was doing stadiums because she is a stadium thing, but obviously from
Yeah.
the incident that happened in the UK, I think she's not doing stadiums.
Oh, she might not be doing stadiums for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing stadiums because a lot of people online were saying like she should do stadiums, but then people were like,
Yeah, but
there's a
then
reason she's
people were
not
like,
doing stadiums.
There's a reason she doesn't do stadiums.
Yeah, there's a very good
Yeah.
and valid reason why she's not doing stadiums. So, huh?
That's fair.
Well, I have other celebrity news, which is really funny.
Yeah.
So,
What's this one?
if now I'm gonna take you in a wayback machine for a minute because
Okay.
this
I'm
involves
rowing.
old drama. Now, obviously, we know Megan the motherfucking Stallion. We love her.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan
Yes.
the Stallion. She's an amazing individual. I'm not sure if you know of the infamous Tory Lanez and Megan the Stallion situation.
No.
So basically, what had happened was Tory Lanez shot Megan the Stallion in the foot after a verbal altercation, and then not even
I'm
Megan
really
the
glad she
Stallion.
didn't overreact that much.
Megan the Stallion didn't even press charges on him. The
Good.
California
No, not good.
government.
Get your bankroll.
Yeah, the California government pressed charges, and he went and he's in prison now for the crime. And so, if you don't know, he did it. There's a lot of people online
Yeah.
who think he didn't do it, and you're all fucking stupid.
Okay.
And you're all fucking stupid, and you just hate women, and that's not fine. But you have to live with it. I don't. So live with that, I guess. And some of these people have big followings, and would go online and would do campaigns being like free Tory Lanez. Fuck Megan the Stallion. She's a lying bitch. She's a lying bitch. She's a lying bitch. She didn't get shot. She didn't get shot. She didn't get shot. Show the bullet. A big thing was like show the bullet wound. Show the bullet wound. Show the bullet wound. That was like a big thing people were
Girl,
saying
she got shot
online.
in the fucking foot. She's not gonna show you the bullet wound.
Yeah. So one of these creators. Well, actually, I guess I won't get to that yet. So Megan the Stallion has started sending cease and desist letters and is now suing all of these people for defamation. And the
Get
funniest
that thing.
one out of all of them is Aiden Ross, which, if you don't know, is a famous right-wing kick streamer who is like known for his association with Andrew Tate and
Fuck that guy.
people like Sneeko. And the best
I
part,
haven't heard about Sneeko in so long.
the best part about this was apparently Megan Thee Stallion sent a mariachi band to Aiden Ross's house to deliver the cease and desist letter.
Good for her.
And he didn't realize it was like him getting served. So he was dancing with the mariachi band and then proceeded to then be like, and you're served, by the way. And he was like, what? And now Aiden Ross isn't allowed to talk about Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez at all for like the next 6 months until the trial happens. And I think that's
I hope she gets that bank, sis.
funny and petty as fuck. And I hope, honestly, I don't even hope she gets a I don't think she needs a single dollar. I hope she just runs
not.
their money dry. I just hope she runs
Honestly.
all of their money dry. Did we ever talk about the Cardi B situation?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
right?
Is it over now or are they still going?
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
Cardi won, obviously, right?
Yes. And my favorite thing about the Cardi B situation was, yeah, I think we did, because we talked about her throwing the pen at the reporter, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite part about it is Cardi B to the reporters was like, I'm gonna be nice this time, but if any of you bitches sue me again, I'm gonna sue you into the fucking ground. And I was like, honestly, she ate with that.
Honestly, she ate with that.
She ate with that. She ate with that. So, how many more topics do you have? Because I only have one more.
I got like 2.
Okay, let's hear them.
Okay, so my first one, we're gonna keep with the celebrity topics.
Okay. Lots of celebrity
Don't know if you
news.
heard about this one. There was a dead body found in David's car.
Oh my god, I forgot to write this one down, but yes, I did want to talk about this. Yes,
Oh,
but
do you think
it's
he did
looking
it?
like it's not possible
It's
to have
looking
been
like
him.
it's not his fault because like he reported the car missing.
I was
He's
gonna
been on
say,
tour
and the
for
car was
months.
stolen, so.
And the car was stolen, and he's been on tour for literal months.
Yeah, he was in Montreal the day I think it was found, and I think like he's been in Canada,
that's
for like the
Canada.
week leading up to it.
Yeah, girl, that's Canada. How's he in LA killing
Yeah.
someone? So
It is kind of crazy though.
They found a second one too.
I heard about that. Yeah, in a different lot, eh?
Yeah.
Well, because they're finding these cars in towing lots is the thing.
Yeah.
And that's where they're finding these things. So it's clearly like a fucking what's it called?
Killer.
Planned crime. Yeah, planned crime.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a serial killer. It could be like a gang related killing as well. So
I guess, yeah.
And that's their way of disposing the body. But yeah, it is interesting that it's David's car. I think it seems like just really unfortunate circumstance, honestly.
Yeah.
But condolences to the families, because I don't think the bodies have been identified to the public yet.
No, because they were like chopped up and like decomposing.
Oh, I didn't know they were chopped up.
Yeah, no, and then getting put in a hot car doesn't do well for your.
Oh God, yeah, condolences to the
body.
families then. My God, see, those I can have empathy for. That's a death I can have empathy for, and feel bad about.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that is an insane thing that did happen, but it's looking like at least
he is
David
fully
is
cooperating with the police too. So.
Yeah, I did hear that.
So he's doing something.
Your next topic?
This one's stupid and not related to celebrities or death at all.
Oh God. My next one's kind of dumb too.
Yeah, it's stupid. I remembered it because of someone on TikTok going, guys, this video should be in the Internet Hall of Fame. And it's talking about the people on VR chat who have phantom pain or like phantom sense or like phantom touch.
Okay. Like.
Or you don't.
I'm a little bit lost. Elaborate a little bit more on that one.
So like VR chat, you know what VR chat is,
yes,
right?
I know what VR chat is.
So the video that they were talking about was this girl was on VR chat and she like the guy who was recording was just kind of like poking her avatar, you know, like like a little sibling would do to you, like poking you, but like obviously he's not touching her because it's VR, it's a video game. And she's like actually like crying. She's like, "Stop! I have phantom sense and I have phantom pain." And you're like,
"Oh no,
girl, it's a video game."
No, and they've gone down in the cringe Hall of Fame.
And they've gone down in the because they're also no hate to the furries. She's wearing a furry avatar, so she's not doing good PR. So she's not doing good PR for the people.
And that's the problem with the furries. They don't tend to do good PR for themselves.
They don't. Circa Rainforest 2015.
There's people like us fighting for you guys and trying to stand by you guys, and then you guys do fucked up PR.
You guys are
and you can't expect us to stand by the fucked up PR.
Like, I don't get that. Like, so many people on VR say they have phantom sense and phantom touch, but like, how?
Because they're empaths.
Empath in the middle of their room, screaming, crying, and throwing up because all I can think about is death.
Oh my God. So my final thing is let's talk about our rival podcast.
Yes, Caleb Heron.
Fear and.
Heron, yeah.
Keep a tally. How many rival podcasts do we have?
Okay. This is like the third one you've mentioned so far.
Fear and is Cutie Cinderella's podcast with Hassan Piker, Will Neff, and Austin Show. And it's just really funny because a moment from one of their podcasts went mega viral on Swiftie Twitter. And it's
Swifties.
Oh yeah, and exactly what you think happened.
Swifties.
Basically, what ended up happening was they were talking about, which I realized we never talked about. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged, and I love that
Oh, they
neither of
did.
us care. Both of us care so little about Taylor Swift. We were like,
Not
this isn't a
Swifties.
podcast topic. This is not a podcast
No.
topic. But so they
I
got
saw it and I went, okay.
engaged, and Cutie Cinderella
Oh,
is
you know
like,
what? We can talk about it, actually. We can
Oh.
talk about them being engaged, actually. We can make this a thing.
okay, put a pin in it. What are we doing?
Put a pin in it, yeah. Yeah, I'll put a pin in it. Hold on.
No, I was putting a pin in
You keep
mine for
going.
you. You feel
Okay.
you look like you're gonna crash out, so I'm putting a pin in mine.
I gotta live up to our podcast name. It's so funny. Do you know that there's a subreddit for people who are like trying to gather evidence that Taylor Swift is gay?
Yeah, they're called gaylers.
Yeah, so everybody on there is like, guys, it's obviously fake. She's gonna, guys, she's not.
God,
gonna
I love gay
actually-"
people. God, I love gay people.
But then
Oh
there's the people
my.
that are like,
Gay
you
people are
know,
so funny.
I don't want to even say it because it makes me feel cringe saying it. They're like, guys, Taylor just gets to be a small girl because
Yeah,
Travis Kelce.
I've
and
seen
I'm
that.
like, oh my
I've
god.
seen that.
And then like people going,
Gross.
the English teacher's marrying the gym teacher, and I'm
Yes.
like, no, no, that's a football player and a
No,
singer.
the
if I've ever
billionaire
seen
that
one.
has no issue with killing our planet is marrying another millionaire
marrying-
who probably also
yeah.
has no issue with killing our planet.
I
And
the
whose
Gaylors are
family has a
so funny.
really,
Yeah.
really, really sketchy political background.
Sketchy,
so we
yeah.
should really, really raise an eyebrow towards the man that Taylor's marrying. But God forbid we have media
God
literacy.
forbid. But, like, there's also people that are like crying that she's getting married because they were like so parasocial with her.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Do you know there's a girl on the internet that changed her name to be Taylor Swift so she could be more like Taylor Swift?
Yes,
What the
I did know
fuck?
about her.
Guys,
but
I'm legally changing my name to be Cora.
so actually that does lead into the actual thing that I was saying. So basically, famously, Cutie Cinderella, the streamer and or like founder of the streamer awards and all of her different accolades, is a massive Swiftie. She does streams where
Is
she will
she?
go over Taylor
Okay.
Swift lore. She is like dedicated large parts of her life to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is her persona or Voltron. Like it's
No, just Persona.
okay.
Not Voltron is not. Don't. Guys, can we go podcast without mentioning Voltron?
Sorry, it's her persona or her soul eater. How's that sound?
Okay, yeah. So who's the weapon and who's the Meister?
So basically her podcast co-hosts know about this. And so her podcast hosts bring it up. And this clip, honestly, you kind of have to see it to understand it. She just loses her fucking mind on them and basically crashes the fuck out because
Stealing our brand.
no, because she's sick and tired of them asking her about Taylor Swift because she doesn't give a fuck and she doesn't like that, like, she's basically being harassed for, like, her interest, essentially. And so it went mega viral on Twitter, and everyone started, like, calling Hassan Piker and Will Neff, like, misogynist because they were bullying a girl for having hobbies and that they were, like, actually just, like, really misogynistic men who, like, don't understand who like are the problem in men and are like problematic men, which, like, if you know anything about Hassan and Will, is just like the furthest thing from the truth. And I'm gonna be so honest with you with the crash out. I think Cutie Cinderella was valid in the crash out, but I will also say I do think that Taylor Swift fans take Taylor Swift way too fucking seriously, and I think that to be fair, Cutie Cinderella has way gone over, like, the threshold of, like, just being a fan and, like, actually having probably an unhealthy connection to Taylor Swift that makes her uncontrollably emotional in response to things involving Taylor Swift. So it's kind of like a 50-50 of, like, her reaction is valid because they have multiple times in the podcast just, like, been like, hey, stupid bitch, like, what do you think about Taylor Swift? Essentially is what it, like, kind of boils down to, which I think is, like, really annoying and dumb, and I can understand why she'd be mad about that, but I also think that, like, Taylor Swift fans famously lose their mind over Taylor Swift, like, very commonly, and I think have an unhealthy and unnormal connection to Taylor Swift that also probably was the root of the crash out, so... It was a little bit of both.
Dang. Let's leave Taylor Swift and Cutie Cinderella alone.
Girl, I
Dang.
wish fucking anytime something happens with Taylor Swift, I have to hear about it. I wish I could
Everybody
leave
has
her
to
alone.
hear about it. Everybody that's on the internet has to hear about it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it. Fuck me. I don't want to know about Taylor. I did not want to know about Taylor Swift's engagement. I could not give a fuck.
Honestly.
Anyways, moving on to the summer. Hikaru died. Episode 9.
Episode 9. Something about the old man. I can't remember the name of the episode. I think it's just old man and then whatever his name is.
I don't remember, actually. I don't pay attention to the episode names.
I looked at it because Netflix was taking a while to load.
And you have it pulled up on Netflix right now?
Nope.
Oh. She hates me.
I told you I watched this like 2 hours ago.
Okay, well.
As soon as I got home from work, I said, let me put on the show.
So, me and Brooke have freshly watched it, so we've got fresh and original ideas. Brooke, start us off. Where are we sitting at with you? How are you feeling about the episode?
Something's going on.
Okay, give us more. Give us more.
Well, because, like, how is he a lightning rod for all these impurities and, like, whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And he still don't know what the fuck he is. And I think he knows about the Indo family, his Hikaru's family, and why the fuck they gotta go up to the mountain to apologize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he
But
has
he's
all of
just
Hikaru's
fucking-
memories, so he should.
He has all of Hikaru, and so Hikaru should know why he was climbing the mountain.
Yeah, he went to
before he
do the
died.
ritual. He has to have
He
known.
went to go do the ritual and apologize. So he has to have known why he was climbing the mountain.
So yeah, I said something very similar as my first point. I said we finally got some more distinct evidence on Hikaru, and I said it was just very interesting that he's not an evil spirit, or even a spirit at all, and that he's rather something
he's just
entirely
something
separate
yeah.
that is playing by its own rules. I thought that was interesting, because we have been
And the way
working on
he
the fact that
looks-
like he's a spirit, but apparently he's not
Yeah,
a spirit
he's-
at all.
Just like a thing.
Yeah,
The way he looks when Yoshiki says that to him, like he's something entirely hellish and different, and like doesn't know anything about life, death, and rebirth or whatever. He doesn't care about that cycle, and he can just do whatever the fuck he wants.
mm-hmm.
The way he looks about that, looking him up and down, and I'm sussing him out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're talking about the shed scene. That shed scene
Yeah, no, not the shed scene. I'm talking about like
in the beginning.
when they're at the desk, not
Mhm.
with the woman, but like they have the map laid out. Of
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
of the towns.
Right
and the
before they go
villages and,
meet
like, they're
the
talking.
old man.
Yeah, right before they go to meet the old man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the way he's looking.
And then
Ta-da.
I said, unlike the narrative would have us believe, previously, Hikaru does not attract impurities anymore, but he used to when he was a part of the mountain, which is fascinating.
You don't think he's still doing it while he's
She
in
said he didn't.
Hikaru's body?
The psychic lady said he
Oh.
doesn't. The psychic lady said
Maybe I
that
just
he
didn't-
doesn't attract them, and rather he did when he was a part of the mountain. He was a lightning rod, but now he doesn't, basically.
I thought he was like attracting them down to the village instead of up the mountain.
She said that they're coming down because he's
Or
not
they're
attracting
coming
them
down
to the
because
mountain.
he's not attracting them.
Which kind of implies to me that he's not directly attracting them, and that they would, I think if Hikaru died, the impurities would still be showing up, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think he's distinctly
I
attracting
think
them.
they'd still be showing up, but I think because of how many times he's been chased by one, like, I guess they're both kind of attracting them.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. You
I don't know,
like,
I'm
they
still
both
out on the
attracted
jury
the
on
one with
that.
bell.
The psychic lady seemed
Yeah.
to imply that it wasn't Hikaru attracting the impurities, and that it was more so like, this was bound to happen eventually,
I just
basically.
thought he was no matter what a lightning rod for
Yes.
impurities.
Correct.
So even though he's in Hikaru's body, I figured no matter what, he was still.
Also, speaking of the psychic lady, love her. I love that she's
Love
taking
her.
on the role of, like, the third parent trope in queerness, and how she's like, all queer kids have a third parent, whether that's your English teacher or your fucking music teacher, which it's always the English or music teacher for them. I find it cute that
Or
she's
your
kind of taking...
animation professor who you think is gay because of the mustache.
Yeah, every queer kid's got a third parent somewhere in there that fills in that role, and I like that she's kind of taking on that role for both Hikaru and Yoshiki.
I like that we got more of her like backstory with like how she's
Yeah.
like, dealt with the impurities before.
And then, is her son dead?
I
I don't remember.
if she, because I'm sure she brought it up.
She
in
has
that one
talked about her
episode where
kids
she took
before.
him to that American diner,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, she shoved that fucking fuck ass parfait in his face while he's
Yeah.
having the worst time of his life. But I think she said something about it then, but I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's dead or not, but she has another kid, so
So it doesn't matter. You just gotta keep one going.
yeah. Honestly, one's fine.
And then, so afterwards, when they leave the Psycho Lady's house, the shed scene had me in fucking
shed scene.
shambles. How gay.
yeah.
How closeted.
Nobody's gonna
I was
mourn
like,
you as long as he's walking around like that.
yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ. Specifically, I quoted, the way Hikaru, like, confronts Yoshiki, the did you like him? And then Yoshiki, speechless. Were you silent or silenced?
Or silenced.
And he was silenced
Yeah.
in that moment.
I hate that he walked in like that because Yoshiki was like, I need a minute. I need to go do something. And he's fuck ass follows him.
Yeah.
Can't read a room for
Yeah.
shit.
No, our new Hikaru cannot read a room for shit.
Honestly.
And then I also quoted Yoshiki, it don't matter, we don't have to follow the rules, we're our own thing. I was like, oh, I can't. God damn it.
You can't say that. You have to go back and you have to censor that now.
I have to edit this now. No.
You said a no word. You said a
I mean, little gay people.
the word that starts with F.
Oh, my bad.
Do you have to censor your mouth too, or do you just have to censor the
I don't
word?
censor my mouth traditionally.
Mm.
Yeah, I love little gay people though. I love their little. It's okay. Like no one has to know about us. Like we're our own thing. Like we're special. Loved it.
We're
Loved
special.
it. I was like so gay.
Mhm.
And then finally, I have the ending. Going to the old man house. I really don't give a fuck about that old man. What an ending.
Yeah, the way that he was already possessed the whole time.
So many questions, no answers
So
to be
many.
had.
The guy is fucking dead now, probably.
What, the old man?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know though, because like the exorcist is there, so maybe he'll be able to fucking
Yeah.
like exorcise the demon out of the guy's body. Who knows?
We got a little glimpse of my hamster this episode, even though he was just in his cage.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Hyped.
But questions consist of what the fuck did the Indo family do? I have to know.
Is what I'm saying. Why do they have to apologize? They caused the famine and something else, apparently. Something they asked
to know
for
what
from
that's
the
about.
wish god.
Have to know what that's about. We really need to talk to Grandpa
And now
for
they
a
have to
little
go
bit
up and
longer.
apologize. Grandpa can't talk to us for a little bit longer. Grandpa keeps falling asleep. Someone give this guy some coffee. Grandpa, how do you like your coffee?
And then, most interestingly enough, I think plot twist, which maybe I mean, you kind of were hinted at when the professional exorcist met with Yoshiki. It looks like he's on their side.
A little bit.
Coincidentally. I mean, he cut Hikaru's head off, but it didn't. I don't think they're gonna fight. It seems like he cut Hikaru's head off to like prove a point and or for some specific reason, not for like explicitly like I'm gonna exorcise you.
He said just need to see if I'm right about something or something like that.
Yeah.
And then cut his head off. So like he's definitely just like because he got the vision from the bell demon thing.
Yeah.
So he's like, just need to check something out, and Hikaru's obviously not dead.
And his method of dealing with demons are different too from
from
the Exorcist lady. So here's my question though, actually, now that speaking of the bell demon, he kind of the way that he deals with demons is he kind of consumed that demon. Could he be something like Hikaru? Maybe.
I ate that thing.
Yeah, which is how Hikaru describes the way he deals with demons.
Yeah.
So does that mean they have some sort of connection / similarity there, I wonder?
What if he's like, he got freaked up with a demon and they told him how to do it?
Potentially. I mean, he's got the demon hickey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's got the demon hickey. Do you have anything else to say about this episode?
They ended us with a cliffhanger again, but this time we won't have to wait as long.
No, we just gotta wait till Saturday. We can do this.
I
won't be able to watch it though on Saturday.
Why?
Because I think I'm going to a concert.
Oh, concert.
Mm-hmm.
What concert?
Oh, sorry, Malcolm Todd. Hmm?
I'm just trying to see who that is. I think
See
I know
where
who
it
that
is?
is. I think I know who that is. I think I know who you're
Yeah,
talking
I've
about.
mentioned him multiple times on this podcast. So,
Yeah, I don't think I know any of these.
you know the I love, I
Oh,
love. Yeah, he sings that song.
Okay, I see.
Which, speaking of which, our music of the week.
Our music of the week.
So, for me, Wishbone still dominates.
Yeah.
Still riding strong. My ones have changed though. Still actor number one. I've now been listening a lot more to Care 1111 and Steel Connell.
Oh, 1111 girl.
It's good.
I love
It's,
1111.
it's good. You still on your nauseous class clown?
I'm still on my nauseous class clown.
Still on it. Still
You
on
can't
it.
get me away. You can't get me away.
Can't take a country girl off the horse.
You can't. You can't. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink.
And that's why I'm saying.
That's what I'm
What other
saying.
songs are you listening to?
I've been listening to 3 songs by
Oh.
Adrian Lenker.
not
I've been
familiar.
listening to. You've heard these on TikTok, I bet. Forwards, Back and Rebound.
Okay.
Anything. And what's the last one? What's the last one that she's
She
been?
comes unprepared.
Just not a lot. Just forever.
I probably have heard them on TikTok, I'm sure, but none of the titles ring a bell. I've been listening to Chapel Roan's Good Luck Babe a lot recently. Which I think I spoke about like 2 podcast episodes ago. I was like, that is just a really good, perfect song, and it just doesn't get enough credit. Even though it gets a lot of credit, it doesn't get enough credit. And yeah, I'm really getting back into it, and I'm really, really standing on business. That it is like one of, I think, the most perfect songs ever created. Any other ones for you?
Not really.
Okay, I'll finish up mine then. I've got Please Be Rude by Gigi Perez back in the rotation. She left for a bit, but she came back. And then new to the scene, as I said, I'm not really a carpenter, but guess what? I'm in now. Nobody's Son by Sabrina Carpenter. That's a banger song. Love that one. And that's my last song of the week.
Yay.
So something tells me this podcast is over, Brooke.
Something tells me it's over too.
Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff down below. I, there anyways, are your co-host to Crashing Out Queens. This is my co-host, Brooke.
Hello. Goodbye.
And goodbye.